President Biden is in Israel today on the heels of a deadly explosion at a hospital in Gaza. And House Republicans continue to try to find a way forward after another failed vote for Speaker yesterday. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. President Biden is in Israel, where he's meeting first responders deployed after Hamas militants stormed into the country. He's also meeting family members of victims. Biden got to Tel Aviv a few hours ago. He's met Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israeli War Cabinet, where he again expressed his support for Israel.
We will continue to have Israel's back as you work to defend your people. We'll continue to work with you and partners across the region to prevent more tragedy to innocent civilians.
Biden's visit to Israel comes as the region convulses following yesterday's explosion at a hospital in Gaza. Hundreds of people were killed. NPR's Jackie Northam reports from Jerusalem. There's concern the war between Israel and the militant group Hamas could spread into a wider conflict.
President Biden arrived in Israel as images of rescue workers sifting through the rubble at the hospital in Gaza flooded onto social media. Footage of medical workers trying to save the wounded, dozens of bodies wrapped in blankets and white sheets nearby. The reaction to the blast was immediate. Street protests in the region, Arab leaders canceling a summit with Biden, and increasing concern a broader war could erupt. Palestinians blame the explosion on an Israeli airstrike, one of many into Gaza throughout the day. Israel blamed the armed Palestinian faction Islamic Jihad. President Biden, in talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, appeared to back that claim, which likely won't help ease tension in the region. Jackie Northam, NPR News, Jerusalem.
The White House says although Biden won't meet face-to-face with Arab leaders during his visit, he will talk to two of them by phone. Biden is to hold a call with the leader of the Palestinian Authority and Egypt's president on his flight home. House Republicans will try again to find a path forward after their latest nominee for Speaker lost his bid for the gavel in a first round of votes. NPR's Claudia Grisales reports Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan is facing a long list of detractors with little margin for error.
Jordan and his allies had hoped to quickly try a second time, but postponed after it became clear many of his detractors are dug in. He lost by 20 votes in the first round, and some Republicans predict that could grow longer in a second ballot. The Republican Speaker nominee needs almost all members in the conference to vote yes to become Speaker. However, many of Jordan's detractors are still angry at the process and tactics deployed by Jordan and his allies to try to flip votes in his favor. It's led to growing talk of Republicans expanding Acting Speaker Patrick McHenry's powers for a temporary period. Claudia Grisales, NPR News.
You're listening to NPR News.